I am Blaine Washburn at R&R Realty. I am Utah's high-tech listing agent, and I leverage technology to sell homes at premium prices. Hi, I'm Blaine Washburn with R&R Realty. I'm Utah's high-tech agent, and I'm here to give you video 1 of 12 in our education of how to get the most money possible out of your home when you sell your home. The answer is actually relatively simple. The short answer is you've got to create the most buyer competition in the home as possible, and you got to do it at the right price. And notice how you use the word competition and at the right price. Those are two very key factors. And the remaining 11 videos that we have for you are all built around helping you understand exactly what you need to do to make this happen, because there's a lot of key pieces that are really important that you need to understand. Do not skip any of these videos, because they will teach you what you need to do to ensure you are not leaving money on the table. Let me give you a case study of how important this is. There's a house out in Grantsville that we sold. It's built in 2008, so it wasn't too old. It's about 40 minutes into Salt Lake. A lot of people didn't want to live out there. A little bit harder to sell, but not too bad. The carpets were worn, had pets in the home, the yard was unfinished. It just didn't show really well. And that particular home, we went 2 weeks before we received our first offer. But after we received that first offer, it was amazing what happened. The very next day we had another showing. A buyer went through it. We let them know that we had an offer in hand and were considering countering that. They immediately sent us an offer for $313,000. They asked for about $6,000 in seller concessions. All in all, that offer was worth about $307,000 to us. That's $27,000 more than the first offer. We went ahead and accepted that. And what's crazy is 2 hours after we accepted that offer, we had another buyer that had been through the home previously that was calling about the home. And once they realized we had just gone under contract, they became desperate. They wanted the home too. And so they put together an offer and offered $321,000. That's $41,000 more than the first offer and $13,000 more than the second offer. And they didn't ask for any seller concessions. But we had already accepted the second offer. But the lesson that we learn here is how emotions play such a strong factor in a real estate transaction. So how do you create as many showings as possible? How are you creating this buyer competition? There's two things that you need to do. First of all, you've got to understand the different buyer market segments that are out there. We've got a video dedicated just to this. If you understand the mindset of the buyers, and if you are able to position your property to attract the right kind of buyers, then you're going to get more buyers into the property and better offers. The second thing is it's critical to have a well thought out marketing plan, and technology has to be at the center of it. Technology has changed the real estate industry. People are flooding to the internet when they look to buy homes now. And if you're not using technology to draw them in, to see your property, to get them into your home and to make offers on your property, then you're absolutely leaving money on the table, because that buyer competition is critical for you to get the most money possible. Social media is one of those technologies. You've got to be using social media. And if you're going to do an open house, then you've got to do it right. We've got a video explaining how to do all of these in detail. Make sure you watch those. And also selling platforms. This is another key piece. If you understand the different selling platforms out there and the positive and negative and what kind of buyers they attract, that will help you make the best decision for yourself, so that you can absolutely draw the most amount of buyers and to create that buyer competition so you make more money. This is critical. Once you get the buyers into the home, how do you know how effective your marketing plan and everything's turning out for you? This is how. Every 10 showings you have, you should be getting approximately 3 offers on the home. If you're getting less than that, then you may be priced too high, or maybe there's something else that's affecting it. If you're getting more than 3 offers, then you might be priced too low, and you may need to make an adjustment there. So how do you get 30% of the buyers making an offer on your home? First of all, you've got to have a home that shows absolutely amazing. You've got to prepare it. And the next video is is all about how to prepare your home. And you can get all kinds of stuff off the internet about how to prepare your home. But you've got to still watch that video, because there's some key pieces in there that you're not going to find anywhere else on the internet that will make an absolute difference for you if you follow them. Another key piece which is really important is you've got to price the home correctly. I cannot emphasize that enough, because having a home priced incorrectly will absolutely make it so you make less money on the property. It's really important that you get that price down. Watch that video on how to make sure that your home is priced correctly. The last thing is you want the buyers to be making an emotional decision, just like buyer number 2 on my example and buyer number 3. If you get them to make an emotional decision, they will spend more money on your home and you will pocket more money. We'll show you how to do that as well. So we'll see you at the next video, video number 2, on how to prepare your home and get that piece ready to make sure you're not leaving money on the table. We'll see you then.